This is a 12-row repeat that is worked on a multiple of 6 stitches plus 1. For the most part, you're just going to be knitting and purling, but on rows 3 and 9 of the pattern, you have these wraps that you see here. And since I'm pretty sure nobody wants to watch me knit and purl, I'm just going to show you how these wraps are done. I will be working on row 3 for this demonstration. The yarn that I'm using is Araucania Azapa. I'm working on size 10 needles, and you definitely need some type of border around this stitch pattern. I just have a seed stitch border here. And the main part of my little sample here where I'm working the stitch pattern, I'm working with 13 stitches. So I've already knit my border stitches here, and I'm just going to show you how these wraps are done. So what you're going to do, you're going to go in between the 4th and 5th stitches. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's my 5th stitch. So making sure that your yarn is in the back of the work, you're going to just skip over these 4 stitches, and you're going to put your needle right in here between the 4th and 5th stitches on your left needle, just like that. You're not actually going into one of the stitches, you're just going in between them. And then you're going to grab your yarn and pull it through. And you need to pull it out a little bit, but you don't want too much yarn or else your wrap will be loose. Try not to get it too tight either. It takes a little practice to get the tension just right. So once you have your loop on your right needle, what you need to do now is knit these 4 stitches. And once you have the 4 stitches knit, you're just going to pick up that long loop that you pulled through before and pass it over those 4 stitches. And that is how you get your wrap. So for the rest of the row here, just going to purl 2 stitches. And then we're going to make our wrap again. So go in between your 4th stitch and your 5th stitch on the left needle. Just go right in between those stitches. Grab your yarn and pull it through. Now knit those 4 stitches. Pick up your loop, pass it over the 4 stitches, just like that. And there is your wrap. Let me just finish this row here. And I'll do my border really quickly here. Okay, and you can see my wraps there that I made. And that was row 3. And that is also how you would work the wraps for row 9 of that pattern.